Are your vendors being paid on time? How much business has your company done with them in the last 2 years? Keep watching to find out how you can find this information for yourself in SAP. Hello and welcome to Boring Accounting Videos, SAP Training with an Attitude. Today's topic is SAP Vendors. We often get questions from users about, has my vendor been paid? Is there an invoice in the system? Where is it at? How much have we paid this vendor in the last year? Etc., etc. You can call your accounts payable department to get more information. They're busy people. You may hear from them in an hour, you may hear from them tomorrow, you may hear from them in 2 weeks' time, or maybe never. Instead, why don't we go take a look for ourselves? We can answer most questions within a few minutes and move on about our day. The transaction code that I'm recommending is FBL1N. It's for vendor line item display. If you know that, you can type it in the command prompt, or if it's in your favorites, double click. What is really helpful to know is the company code. If you do know that, please enter it because it will reduce the amount of data that comes into play later on and will help refine your search. So in this case, I'm going to use company 3000. I'm looking for a vendor called Mobile Inc. I don't remember the exact name or the spelling, but that's what's good about this is I can go into the vendor account box, use the pull down menu with the icon just beside it. You can do this search a few different ways, but my favorite is to come into the vendor's general and use the name. So I know the beginning of the vendor's name, mobile. I put in that word with a star. It doesn't matter whether it's capitals, lowercase, or any mixture. It's not fussy about that. But the star is the key point here. And you could also put a star in front of it if it was, the middle term. In this case, let's go with this mobile star, hit the check mark. It's going to give us whatever it finds. Here's the one that I was after, Mobile Inc. in Atlanta. What I'm really interested to know is what invoices are there, how much have we paid them for the past couple of years. I'm going to cover 2 years here because there's not a whole lot of data in the database that I'm working with. And hit the execute button. So here are all of the vendor line items that have been posted in the timeline that we selected. What I like to do is sort and subtotal on the clearing document. So now what you're generally going to see with that clearing document is that there's some invoices, KRs or various document types that come in, and then a payment that's made on a ZP. A debit item is the payment, and these others are the invoices that came in. One other thing that's not showing here that I think most companies use, the invoice number is in a particular field, maybe in the invoice number field. What I'm more familiar with is the reference field. So I'm going to change my layout just to show that. There should be something over here to tell you what the invoice is. Let's say we're really interested in this particular invoice. We are going to go click it and press display document, the glasses. And usually what I like to do is go to the document overview. It's like a mountain with the sun over it. From here I can tell this was an expense to office supplies and the vendor's Mobile Inc. If I click this hat looking icon, it's the header. It can give me some really good information here as well. What it tells me is what type of document is this? It's a vendor invoice. It tells me some information, or they may put some text in here. It tells me who put it in, the day that it was entered in the system, and the time that it was entered into the system. Hopefully that was helpful information. If you liked what you've seen, please click like at the bottom. Bye for now.